Hello, welcome. Why don't you take a seat? Get comfortable, relax, take a second if you need to. I'm Dr. Hindsight, I'm the therapist you'll be having, and sorry, no, you cannot change it. So we put your brain through the therapy sort of machine because we're good soners and that's the thing we can do. I've been looking through the notes of your entire life and wow, I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, that's,
Wow.
Well, he collapsed with agoraphobic and hedonia, panic attacked, anaphylactic and ataxic. Flossing us in nihilifications about it. Roman candles at both ends of his synapses. And the method in which he must have gassed the planet, causing panic and then claiming he's caught in war, not war criming. And through the flight or flight revelation shame, they haloed heathen. So he skipped this down, left whining without dining. Shields himself from seizing in a weak homemade protective sheathing. Scanted from the granite phantoms and from Atlantis implant his ego mosquito. Evil incarnate, good incognito, judgment day begging for veto. Screaming on the altar here for what? For what? For what it's worth. If they were gonna kill you, dude, they would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down.
so what do you think I should do?
Well, what do you think you should do?
I don't know, that's the reason I'm here. I thought you were gonna tell me that.
Well, if I were you, I would have never yelled at Dono.
Yes, I know that, but could you go a little more
Hey,
in
love,
depth?
my name's not Dr. Forsyth.
Bastards call me Yamki and Alamortsky Amaki, done hypocritically in vain. Well, they found him with a map to every victim of his love and made sure he never saw them all again. And Catholic gyros partial turned to logoleptic asshole, what a hassle to lose metanoia's grace. But through his noggin and a guppy cyst took his splodging and Morachius Galopsia had leaked out of his face. Stomach filled with wanton bees and palpitations set speed as Vegas nerve struck said not a carrot bend and axle hitch. You wondered if his consciousness could charge a cancellation fee. His life may have been good to you, but it was objectively cringe. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If they were gonna kill you, dude, they would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down.
I'm looking through all these notes. Are you aware that maybe people are treating you badly because you're not a good person?
Yes, I've had enough people tell me that. I still feel like nobody should be treated like this. I hate proving that I'm still human.
Well, metaphorically you are not, but I think the only reason this is so difficult for you is because you had an unhealthy codependency with the hobby. Usually people have codependencies with people, but you seem to have treated this hobby as a person and you were closer to it than anybody else in your life, and this person just died.
I guess you're right, yeah.
So tell me how you feel about losing everything.
I
and
feel-
use metaphors, because I like those.
I feel like a mouse running around, and sometimes I do things that damage other people, but I don't mean to. Everybody is terrified of me and trying to get rid of me, but I'm just trying to survive.
Right, yes, I see. But looking back at the things you've done and the people you've hurt, Brainy, Bad, Doorknob, Scarbrainy, Vicariously, Gluey, Planky, and other people, don't you think that maybe this was for the best? Because if somebody didn't stop you, whether with fallacy or not, you would have hurt so many more people. I can't help but say it, love. Don't you think you kind of deserve it?
I can't possibly deserve something this brutal to my mental health. I couldn't have been bad enough to make people reasonably want to do this to me.
I'm starting to think that right now the things coming from your mouth you don't even agree with. You know why? Because I can't tell you anything that you haven't already written down to yourself. Sorry for going full meta alchemist, but you already know everything I'm about to say, and I don't know whether it's consciously or subconsciously, but you're in denial. You are a bad person. Forgive me for once again using my hindsight, but you never should have let all these people get close to you because now they're hurt, and you never should have even started a show, actually. You say you want to make this show to help people, to make people happy, because this show has caused incomprehensible, irreparable damage to thousands, not necessarily because you mean to hurt them, but because you just don't care. You did this world a tragedy by convincing everybody you were good, and you know it. How's that for in-depth?
Okay, I see your point.
A bloody madness that your infrastructure winds around your motor function, caudal machinations of the dead. It's like there's someone in my head. Well, you line your animus, karate jump, healing, cause the not a bitch and not a living man. It's like there's someone in my head and he's making me go cocaine. Make suicide, and I've got nothing else to hide, and I've got nothing else to try, and I have got so much time to make my actions on some guy. I said there's no one in my mind, I said there's no one in my mind, I said there's no one in my mind, I said it seem effective for that close to be accepted. All of your intentions, please ignore my side effects, you lost my mind. Crime, so you'll be fine. For what? I said there's nothing else to do, I said there's no one else to be, I said there's nothing else to try, I said there's no one else for what? For what? Nothing else to do, I said the answer to me, I think that well, we all agree. Once to the back, I mean it's no good to back, it's not to everything. I said there's nothing else to do, I said there's no one else to see, I said there's nothing else to try. Now and for what? For what? Nothing else to say, I think if there's no other way, then I'm letting go of that.
Well, look who came through my door after that session last week. Well, how'd it go? Did you do it?
Well, I wanted to,
But you were too scared.